Hello, I hope you're all doing well. This video is just a quick discussion, or I guess a monologue. Until you leave a comment, then it becomes a discussion again, regarding various things about my channel. I tried to do this all in one take without a script, and it was totally incomprehensible. So now there's a notepad, and I'm reading from it, and there's like B-roll and stuff, probably, depending how much work Editing Crack wants to do. Hi Editing Crack, hope you're having a good time as well. Anyways, the first topic I wanted to cover, and that's just thanks for all the support on the channel so far. It's been going great recently. I am rapidly approaching 10,000 subscribers, which is a sort of lofty goal I had after blowing out my original goal, which was just 1,000 at the start of this year. Yeah, we're quite a bit past that, thank you very much everyone. The last two chunk videos have been two of my best performing videos in ages, and the no collection log account, the last video on that one is one of my best performing non-chunk videos on the channel, so that's been super cool. And then a huge thanks to all the channel members, especially Shiem and Scarlett, who have all chosen to spend a few dollars to support the channel, and I appreciate your support so much, thank you very much. Anyway, on the topic that I've used as clickbait, and hopefully the title and thumbnail have made you click on this video and come listen to me rant for a little bit, some stuff to do with my chunk account. And the big one that I got a fair few comments about, why did I choose to leave Varlamore? Well, I didn't exactly choose to leave, I chose to make it possible to leave, and then the RNGs decided to take the wheel and take me out. And that's exactly that, because I wanted to play a chunk account, not a Varlamore locked account. And that's because, well, what's fun about a one chunk account? And I think it's not knowing what's coming next. And if I were to stay as like an only Varlamore account doing one chunk, I would get either Hill Giants or the Farming Patch, and that would give me prayer pots. And then I'd probably get Sunfire Fanatic with that, and then either I would get Perilous Moons and get the Quiver, or I would be able to get the Quiver first. Either way, it's going to be a pretty similar journey, and there's not that much mystery or excitement of how it's going to go. Don't get me wrong, the content would be super cool, but just the actual playing bit of it, I'm not like wondering about what's around the next corner so much if we were just in Varlamore, whereas being able to leave, there's so many more things that could happen, and that makes me excited about it. And also, Varlamore Locked just isn't an account type that I want to play so much. Area locks have a lot of problems gameplay-wise that I find less interesting. Mostly just like locked skills, very limited amounts of endgame content. Like after the Colosseum, there's nothing I'm super excited about in Varlamore. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of chunks that I would love to roll and are going to be super fun. But I'm more excited about things that are outside of Varlamore, and I'm looking forward to getting to things over there. I'm not like leaving Varlamore, I'm still doing a lot of Varlamore content, and I'm more likely to be rolling Varlamore chunks than anywhere else. So it's not like I'm leaving so much, I'm just expanding beyond. Anyway, the next thing was that there was a few comments that are worried that now that I have access to Varrock, that this series is going to become just like every other one chunk account. And for those people who are worried about that, I've got some good news and some bad news for you. The bad news is that it always has been the same as other one-chunk accounts. I started off flinching guards and thieving from citizens. You've seen that in every one-chunk video. And in the last episode, I was mining ore and banking it. There may be a fairly large one-chunk account dude called Verf that you may have been watching who is doing exactly the same thing. It's always been the same. And not to mention there's at least 10 other Varlamore one-chunk accounts out there that are doing the same stuff. It's not like the actual ideas and the content that I'm doing is different, but there's good news. The good news is that it was different because I was making it, and it's still going to be me making it, so if you liked it before, you're gonna like it now. Or at least I hope you do, otherwise my content's going downhill, and that would be very unfortunate. Okay, second topic for the one chunk account, and that's Karamja. So I made Moosa Point not rollable, but Brimhaven rollable. I'll just quickly talk about my reasoning for this, and that's because this chunk only has content on Karamja, and this chunk only has content on the mainland. And whereas I have the mainland unlocked, this is walkable, and this one is not. Okay, like this dock is on Karamja, yes. There's just no content on it. So rolling it is like a total waste, and it would feel really bad to roll this chunk and be on Karumja sort of, but it would feel really good to roll this one and be on Karumja and actually have things. So anyway, that's why I made this one rollable and this one not. Anyway, let me know in the comments how you feel about this, and if you want me to make Musa Point rollable again, or if you prefer it the way I've got it at the moment. I'm happy to go with a majority of people on that one. It's not super important, it's just how I was feeling when I was making the chunk map. Okay, that's all the chunk account stuff, and, or almost, there's actually another chunk account thing, but I'm going to talk about that after my next topic, which is the UIM. I was hoping to have my UIM video out by now, but it turns out the grind I'm on is really long, and the next video is going to be nuts. It's got so much content in it, it's actually insane. And I'm still a few days off finishing the grind. Then after those few days, I'll need to get on to editing, and it will be out somewhere within 2 weeks probably. Okay, announcement stuff. And the first one is slightly Varlamore chunk, but it's much more Leagues. I'm going to be playing Leagues 5, and I'm going to be playing Leagues 5 on the Varlamore account. And I'm going to be doing Varlamore only. I know I said I don't like Varlamore only, but this is specifically for Leagues. I'm going to do Varlamore only, not like a super long-term thing. I'm going to play the Varlamore chunk account, and I'm going to unlock Varlamore as soon as possible. Then I'm going to drop everything and do Varlamore only and see how many league points I can get in Varlamore and see what I can do in Varlamore. And that's going to be a whole lot of fun. And then I'm going to come back to the main game on it, and I'm going to do a one-time exception. And I'm going to leave my chunks on the main game to visit the Leagues shop and just get some cosmetics before returning to my chunks. And then after that League series is done, I will be going for Dragon Cup on my main and making a series on that too. I'm going to be doing my favourite content on it. I'm going to be doing Colosseum with Varlamore, I'm going to be doing the Inferno, and I'm going to be learning Theatre of Blood because I'm a Tob baby. So if you want to do some Leagues Tob with me, well, my Discord's down in the description. You can join my community Discord if you would like, and if you choose Mauritania on Leagues, maybe we can run some stuff together. That'd be fun. And I'm going to be taking Zaya too, so I can do some chambers, and maybe I can get the Bulwark and I can make a door build. That would be really cool. Okay, final announcement is that my band is about to release a new single. It's like a pop rock, indie rock, alt rock sort of thing. Good vibes tune meant to sort of invoke the feeling of summer, as New Zealand is going into summer at the moment. And all you Northern Hemisphere people can mourn the passing of summer with it. It's out in a week or so. Oh, I don't remember the exact date, but I'll be promoting it all like really heavily in my videos that are coming up. So like as soon as it's out, if you're following the channel, don't worry, you won't be able to miss it. Oh yeah, here's the cover of it. This was super fun to make. Oh well, I didn't really make it. Our vocalist and bassist, they worked on it mostly, and I think they've done a really good job. Okay, yeah, thanks for listening to my monologue, and I'll see you shortly with a new UIM video and some awesome League stuff. Okay, bye. Lots of love. Crack out, yeah.